I have here an ant and a moth that I'm planning to cast in resin. I actually preserved both of these separately. Both were found dead outside, and I have pinned it. But the moth has not turned out really good. So I thought, why not, cast it together in a way in which the moth can be seen as being eaten or carried away by the ant, like it's foraging for food. Let me put this filter so that you can take a closer look at what I'm planning to do. So I have actually preserved both of these separately and then put a drop of resin to stick them together. The ant is not actually biting the moth, but I've just kept them close and put a drop of resin and then pin them in position. I don't know if you can see the resin in between. It's a drop that's slightly glowing. But yeah, now that I've pinned it in position, it should be held this way. So it's been a couple of hours and now the ant and the moth are stuck together with the resin drop. And now I need to cast this in resin, for which I have prepared some resin that I have poured in here into this mold. It's still a little bit sticky, so what I need to do is remove the ant and position it within the resin. For that, now I am removing the pins. One of the pins seemed to be stuck to the ant, but it's actually just holding it in position. I have removed that. Now you can see the moth is held in place with the resin and it's looking quite natural. And now I need to place this within the resin. I'm using my forceps for this. I just need to make sure it is centered properly, that there's enough space around, and it's set in position now. Pretty happy with this. Now I need to pour the second layer of resin on top of this. But I'll wait till this dries out. It's been a few hours and now this has kind of dried out. Now I'm pouring the second layer of resin on top of the ant and the moth. And make sure that it's fully covered and there's a little bit extra on top of it. And I remove some of the air bubbles that are floating. That's it. It's ready to be set. It's been about 12 hours after I poured it, and the resin is set. You can see it's nice and clear. I'm taking it out of the mold now. It was a little bit tricky to take it out, but here it is. And that's looking pretty nice and clear, except for a few air bubbles at the bottom. You can see that. There's also some tiny air bubbles around the ant, which seem to have come out of the exoskeleton of the ant itself. The moth is nice and clear. Yeah, it seems to have lost a bit of its color, but it's looking good, and it looks like the ant is actually biting the moth. And it's a nice set piece, and I'm pretty happy for the first such casting. Maybe I'll do some more in future and try and minimize the air bubbles, but overall it's turned out pretty good. and I'm pretty happy with this. Thanks for watching, and do leave your comments.